Hey everyone, we're here on planet Cyrene, and I thought we would work on this tree dragon codex a little bit, but we're gonna double dip by doing it on this island here, which is home to the ultimate noob challenge, in which you have to kill 15,000 creatures. And we did a bunch of these as those sea race, for a different quest. It was a iron codex. And so now we're just trying, and we're doing these guys because they drop dragon teeth. Um, and so it's the best loot that we can kind of shoot for on this island because we use the teeth in our daily crafting missions. This gun might almost be a little underpowered. See how this one does. That's a little better. Oh, it disappeared on me. So that's a glitch. But because it's glitching like that, we're gonna drown this one. We're not putting up with that. Luckily, I think I outrun them. We're just gonna swim and circle around, and by the time we hit the beach, he should have drowned, I believe. Yep, there he goes. So sometimes they glitch like that. I don't know if that's something to do on my end or if that's entirely on their end. Um, but sometimes that's just how that works. I don't think we've got any of the stuff I was talking about though. Nah, we haven't. Not yet anyway. Let's do this a little. We're gonna group the stone together, move that. There we go. And this is nice to kind of work through some of those drop guns we get that are in that 7 to 10 DPS. Oh look, this one's disappeared on us too. Well, this is less than ideal. Um, just because it's kind of time consuming to drown these guys when they do this. I mean, we will because our other option is to leave them up and just try to work around them. And that can be problematic, we'll say. The good news is we don't have to use armor on these guys. And you could, in theory, use a trade terminal weapon. Although the DPS is a little low once you get up on the 80-ish hit point mobs like these are. 80 to 100, I think. I think the soldiers are 100 hit points. But it is possible, because the one mission is to kill those weak Paneleans, which have 80 hit points, with the trade terminal laser carbine. So I think you could. I don't think it's ideal. Just like I don't think it's ideal to use the 7 to 9 DPS on these guys. Probably about 15-ish or so would be, better. Um, I don't know, 5-ish shots. But since I have these, oh, there's a jagged tooth. That's actually what we're. Oh, another one. All right. Well, we'll look at this jagged tooth markup and stuff. This is what we're after today. It would be CO it's 300 to 400, 500% markup, somewhere in that zone always, because using that daily. And so being able to grab some of that is going to be very nice compared to having to buy it all. This handgun's a slightly higher DPS. That's why we switched over to the P3 from that LPX to the BPX. About 9 DPS versus the other one's about 7.8, I think. And this is 9 point. Oh, let's just look. Why guess? 9.3, and this other one's 7.9. So almost a 1.5 difference. And while the Codex does go up pretty slowly on these, and I'm assuming it's because they have those really big ones. The Ridged or something like that. Ones that have like 500 hit points compared to these that have like 80. And so obviously if you're killing the tiniest, the Codex goes up a little slower. This is just nice because we're double dipping on this ultimate noob challenge, which I think is the gateway mission into the Turellian Close, maybe? Some later on more epic mission. Oh, that was a nice one. Six, almost 6.7 pad or so. There's a couple more jagged teeth. That's good. Brings our total up to 5. I think that's enough for one click of that blueprint. Oh, we can see that one's. So we're getting a higher amount of these today than I would normally see, where they're just not hittable. You can see, not 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 shootable. The hitbox has gone to 0 on it, and so it's this one. Yep, 5 jagged teeth per attempt. I thought I remembered correctly, but I wanted to double check since we were fleeing away from that mob anyway. Oh, you see how that one was vanished for a second? He's going to be just like those other ones that we had to drop in the ocean. Or my other option is to use a grenade launcher and just do area effect damage. Oh, so this time we're just going to use the grenade launcher. Well, there's two of them. Well, this is definitely not ideal. Alright, so now we're going to switch back to the pistol since these are normal. And then I'm probably going to have to put that armor on, I suppose. But the lesser clause also has some markup. It's a really good markup, so that's a good score for us as well. That's why these are nice to hunt. If you get lucky on getting enough of the teeth in that lesser claw, you can break even on a hunt because the markup's there. I mean, it's possible. That doesn't mean that I do it often, but not every hunt is a loss if you get lucky enough on some of those drops. So yeah, there's a high proportion of these today compared to what I normally see. Normally it's not too bad. That's why I think it might be maybe on my end a little bit. It's alright. We'll just drop a few grenades and just one more reason to do a little bit of the EPs here for us. And so maybe we'll do a crafting run soon. Although I have a fair amount stashed up. I want to do a run anyway just to see what kind of blueprints will pop here on Cyrene. Each planet has a little bit different breakdown, and maybe the percents that you spawn a specific blueprint are maybe not the same on every planet. I say way died in one hit. I had my big grenade launcher out. I was going to use the small one. Oh, well, now I got a chance to actually use the small one too. So I think this is what, the sixth one in about half an hour now? Seventh one. So we're going to run out here and we're going to drop this one. And I think we're going to call this hunt here. There's just too high a proportion of these um, glitchy ones today for me to really do too much here. And so I hope everyone is having an amazing day and stay epic.